Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is George. If it's your first time here, I've been living in the UK for the past 14 years. I grew to love these JDM machines, and this car behind me, it's something I recently bought. It was my friend Sean. He decided to sell, and I just couldn't resist. So what we're gonna be doing today, by popular demand, is trying to install a front mount intercooler kit. It's something that's not readily available, but what you can buy in the UK quite easily is JZX100 intercooler kit. I've got a couple of them there on the shelf because I've got a JZX100 as well. So today we're gonna be trying to install it. Hopefully it doesn't need a lot of modification, but if it does, I'll tackle it. I'm sure it'll be alright. First thing, let's remove the front bumper. To remove the front bumper, I think the headlights might need to come off as well, because some screws here, or trim clips even, probably some screws from here as well, so we will need to take the wheels off or perhaps turn them. There's going to be some screws behind the wheel arch, and I believe we're going to have loads of screws underneath, which actually hold the under tray on as well, because this car still has an under tray. I'm hoping there is no screws behind the headlights. I really don't want to be removing the headlight. There might be some screws behind the sort of wing there, but we'll have a look. We'll take the wheels off, perhaps take the arch liner out. Let's do it. Okay, so it took a lot less time than I thought it was going to be. The bumpers off. Now we need to remove all the factory stuff. We've got the side mounted intercooler here. I'm hoping we can retain the original crush bar. I've just removed this little bar here. I think we will need to relocate or get a different washer bottle, because it seems to be in the way of the pipe in here. I do seem to recall one of my friends, Chris, he's got a Verosa, which is JZX110, and I think the washer bottle is not there. So we'll see. But let's just yeah, remove all the stock stuff. Now the diagram on eBay doesn't make any sense whatsoever. When I say diagram, I mean ridiculous photo. I'll just put it up here. So I'm just gonna look at internet, do some Google, and play around a little bit. So just bear with me a moment. I'm sure we'll get there. So I've kind of figured out this side. Got it from the throttle body, going down there, past the aircon, and through out here. This one, not entirely sure yet. Now I'm pretty sure I've got it figured out. So that's the existing pipe, goes through there. There's different silicone coupler to the rest of them. Goes through there, through the hole, down where the old intercooler used to be, and then we're gonna cut this little piece here, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can do. And then we can mount the intercooler. Now I didn't buy the intercooler with the kit. I only bought the piping. I've got two intercoolers here. One, this big bad boy, it does have a little dent which I didn't even know about, but anyway. And then I've got a smaller one here. I want to keep the bigger one for the JZX, but the smaller one, well, they're both the wrong width anyway, but the smaller one fits on there nicely. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna mount it in now. Now the pipes here are not long enough to reach the intercooler. Now I haven't got any more silicone couplers that are long enough, as well as this intercooler inlets are, I think, 1/4 of an inch smaller. But to save us waiting for more couplers, longer ones, reducing ones and whatnot, I've got a universal pipe kit here from Sport. Now it's obviously black. I can clean it off. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna weld the pipe to the end of that, because, and again, it's about 1/4 of an inch smaller, so I'm gonna weld to the end of that pipe, which is gonna eliminate the need for some long couplers as well as reducers. So now I'm gonna mount the intercooler when I want it to be, and then I can start working on those pipes. So yeah, not the prettiest weld. I'm still very new to the aluminium welding because that's only the second time I'm doing it. So yeah, I mean it holds, so not try too hard, eh? And then we're gonna mount it down here onto the body as well, so it doesn't have any chance of moving at all. And then we're gonna crack on with these little pipes. Okay, so what I've done now, and forgot to press record, is to use a couple of offcuts of aluminium, secure it from the bottom, put it through the holes where the under tray is going, because that's not going back, and then obviously you've got a little piece that I welded. So yeah, now I've got some lunch coming, but I think next up we're gonna need to cut this off, this little corner there, and then measure up and then weld the pipes onto the end of this pipe. And after that, tighten everything together, take it for a drive without the bumper to make sure everything's fine. Oh yeah. Okay, so the whole, what would that be, a cold side is done. It's alright, it will do the job. Now we're gonna tackle that, so it's literally just one weld, put the wheels back on, take it for a drive. Alright, let's measure up. That was genuinely the first start, so everything seems to be looking good. Now what's the conclusion? If you were to buy a JZX100 kit with the intercooler that it normally comes with, not like me thinking any intercooler will be fine, then absolutely I think it's gonna work just fine, because obviously you will eliminate having to weld some stuff onto it. And I think the intercooler in the kit has also got the provision to bolt it here. So yeah, I think it's definitely gonna fit. The only weird thing is that you need to reuse this top pipe. I don't know if you can see it on the video, it's getting a bit dark here. So now I'm gonna see whether I can fit the bumper on. Obviously, if you do get a different kit, I'm not sure whether that's gonna work for you or not, but let's try and fit the bumper on, see if we need to trim something.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic time to be free.
Okay, so the bumper fits on with minimal trimming, so that's good news. So as I said, the conclusion is if you buy the full kit from the link I'm gonna provide, the chances are it's gonna fit just fine, apart from that pipe that we have to use. Now we're gonna take it for a drive, fingers crossed no hose is gonna pop, and yeah, that's it, just drive it. Okay, so I haven't really given it any yet, everything seems fine. I don't know if it's just me, but it does feel more responsive and definitely more noisier. Obviously it resonates through the metal pipes. It's a beautiful day after about 6 months. I call it a result. I like it. I'm done for today. Thank you for watching. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. If you always like the video, you must, because you watch till the end. If you are a long-time viewer, please do check out the links in the description below. I've dropped some new merch as well, so please do a buy. And yeah, I will see you guys next time, which is going to be probably putting the suspension back to a stock form and run some 18s and lower the car a little bit, and after that manual. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.